Greetings and salutations. Random, not so random thoughts in this moment. Kind of in the theme of everything that I've been, or some of what I've been moving through over the last few months. Yeah, just this idea of connection and building community and allowing myself to be vulnerable, allowing myself to reach out and to put myself out there in ways that generally feel really uncomfortable for me, so it's there's always more and more layers that we're moving through as we're healing and growing and evolving, right? And a big part of the beginning of my journey, as it is for so many, is allowing myself to push myself beyond my comfort zone, and doing that little by little, and kind of in this space of realizing that I moved out of a comfort zone, but then I moved into another one. I moved into another zone of comfort and have been kind of dwelling here for a while, and in different ways, definitely, yes. Pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, but recognizing that there is a deep calling, for a different kind of discomfort that I have been kind of receiving but not answering, like recognizing that thread that is there and not really allowing myself to pull it, so I guess in a way, thinking of this as that thread, this video, I think part of it also is, like when there's a lot that you have to do, and just the weight of it and the sight of it makes it feel so overwhelming that you get frozen and you don't do any of it, but then things keep piling on, and all that happens is it gets more and more overwhelming, right? And I think I'm in that space where, when it comes to reaching out to certain people and just, sharing and expressing and connecting, in so many instances, it has been so long, and I think there's just that overwhelm and that anxiety that comes up within that, like, and then also those fears and ideas, they probably don't want to hear from me right now, or, and in most cases, I know that that's not the truth. I know it's not the truth, and I know it's something, I recognize it as something that I am telling myself in order to avoid taking the step that needs to be taking the step that I want to take, so in a sense, taking a bit of a chickens of a way out, because this is easy for me, recording this video. It's not as difficult as just like picking up the phone and calling someone, or just reaching out, and I can record this video and I can share it, but the process of like expressing within it, like the sharing part is just like pushing a button, send, and that's it, but this part of it, just kind of talking and flowing in this moment, just feels a bit easier, like kind of that baby step forward, but directing this towards so many people that I have kind of blocked myself away from, you know. I've kind of isolated myself from, just wanting you to know that it has never been a personal thing. It has never been anything about you. Just knowing that truly, deeply, I love you, I care for you, and I deeply desire connecting more with you, right? I think I've just been in this state of fear of that, you know, and I think it's that fear of vulnerability, that fear of being in a space where, you know, I have to open up, you know, and not have to. It's something I want to do. It's something I'm feeling called to do, but it's scary to do, you know. So it's just kind of recognizing that fear and the discomfort in facing that fear and allowing myself to, you know, take a step in that direction, you know. Yeah. But just, yeah, really wanting to express that, because I know that there's so many people that have, you know, time and energy invested in our friendship and not having that reciprocity. I understand how that can feel, you know, and yeah, recognizing all the ways that, you know, I've been taking so many friendships for granted, you know, and wanting to, yeah, just again, just let it be known you are loved deeply, and yeah. I also have some cards here. I thought I would pull. Also, bringing my comfort zone into my discomfort zone. Something that I am able to, you know, yeah, not distract away from, because you know, the intention is for it to bring in more clarity and, you know, deeper connection. Yeah. Right. The new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Let's see where each takes us. Yeah, I think of whales, I also think of community and like deep bonds, you know. And, you know, just thinking of community and that desire, you know, with everything that's happening in the world, I think it's so important that community is what we're moving towards. And I think a big part of community is having that deep foundation, right? That foundation of trust. And for me, it's allowing myself to trust that that I'm held, you know, to trust that that support is there, and that I am accepted in all that I am, and to accept myself in all that I am, you know, and to allow all of me to be shared. And you know, that, you know, incorporates like also deep truth, you know, truth of expression of how we're feeling, of what we're moving through. And I feel like I've been masking like a lot, you know, there's a lot that's being felt and suppressed, I think, as well, you know, not wanting to burden. Yeah. So recognizing within myself the desire to be held, the need for support, and yeah. Is that a cardinal? But yeah. Yes. Yeah, so for me, just allowing that deeper expression of my truth and a deeper allowance to be held within that, you know, and trusting that, allowing myself to be all of me and to give and share all of me, you know, it will be received, you know, not by everyone, you know, because we're not for everyone, and that's okay too, but allowing myself to reach out and to put myself out there, you know, to be able to, you know, build and grow within that. But yeah, I'm just gonna read what this one says. Whale and Orca Elders. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Looking into the eyes of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any parts of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the 4 chambers of your heart to emanate in all 4 directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. How are you being called to share your soul's unique song? Wow. Like, wow. You know, just that deep gratitude for the way spirit shows up as well. You know, the way the universe just speaks to us so clearly sometimes, and just the divine timing of all of it, you know. Just so grateful for that, and grateful for you, you know, grateful for the human being that you are and the part that you have played in my life and the impact that you have had on my journey. I'm just so grateful for you, and just want to share that, you know. Yeah. Just giving gratitude, feeling that deep gratitude in this moment, It's like already feeling held, you know? And also that reminder that spirit, you know, always holding us. God, the universe, like we are always being held, being guided, protected. Our ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, always with us and around us. Just trusting in that as we are moving forward on this path. You know, trusting in that truth. Wow. If you have reached this far, just again expressing gratitude, and yeah, gratitude, love. Whew. Thank you. I believe in this moment. I am complete. Sending so much love